The following message is being co-signed by the Divine and sponsored by Spirit. This is a personal reading. If you didn't pay for this reading, it's not your personal reading. But if you did, then it's yours. And if you resonate, that's because none of you are ever so unique that you're the only one going through your shit. So, I was just told to do a game of solitaire to deliver you your message. So I have the positive affirmation playing cards out. We're going to get you a message here. What's the most valuable message, little sky, that you have for Kat at this time? What's the most valuable message that you have for Kat at this time? Please and thank you. All right. So we're going to let you watch while we see what comes out in these cards for you. All right. What is it? What's the message? All right. Here we go. Three of Hearts energy. I give myself the care and attention that I deserve. Well, you need to do a little bit more of that. They're saying there's more of that needs to be done. More focus on self-care and attention is necessary. You'll be happier. I hear you'll be happier. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. Okay, that song is coming through. Happier from Marshmallow. Okay. What you want? Nine of Diamonds energy. Everything that is happening now is happening for my ultimate good. Your spirit wants you to see that. Like everything that's happening for you is happening for your best. Don't feel sad. Don't feel stressed. Don't feel worried. Trust that God is showing you and begin reading the signs and signals of your life. Okay? What you're really looking for is Nine of Diamonds energy, which is independence, being independent on your own, doing your own damn thing, trusting your own counsel, trusting your own wisdom, your own guidance, okay? Yeah. Let's see what you're doing here is a Seven of Wands. I base my happiness upon my own accomplishments. Okay, so look, this is about persisting. You've made certain breakthroughs. There's still more room there. There's still more room there for more breakthroughs to happen. You got to be persistent. In your feeling space, you have the King of Spades, which is saying they're trying to get you to trust the logic and bring your intelligence, your intellect, your knowing, your logical mind into your experiences. Making too many emotionally based decisions. We need to make some decisions. So people tend to go to one extreme or the other. You go into the extreme of caught up in your feelings too much, to where it's creating imbalance. You need the balance of your soul, your spirit, and your mind, so it's like your mind, bring your mind more in. Where you get caught up in emotions to make decisions, bring your mind into this. Use your intellect. What have you learned? What do you know? Are you making a wise decision for yourself based off of your own soul? Okay, based off of your own path and your own goal, which is independence. Is this assisting that? Is this helping you reach that goal when you make the decisions? Okay. Talking about the Ten of Spades. Ten of Spades is the final answer, the conclusion, the end of something here. It says, my obstacles are moving out of my way. My path is carved towards greatness. Things are like you're meant for something beautiful in this life. You know it. You're talking about it. Okay, but it's like the final decision is yours. The final call is yours to make, I hear. Okay, what you know is the Six of Diamonds, which is saying, like, you give what you got to give, and you feel like what you're getting back is not balanced, okay? And it says, I have been given endless talents, which I begin to utilize today. So your intuition, like, you have more to offer in this world. You have more to do here. And so it's time for you to be busy in that, I hear. Okay? And the Three of Spades is here and saying that what you're realizing is you believed in something that proved not to be true, and you got to accept a truth that's not easy. It's saying it's accepting a truth that's not easy. It could be hurtful. Could be heartbreaking, yeah? I am creatively inspired by the world around me. Your world is inspiring. Spirit, God is using the messages around you, your world around you, to show you things about your path, about your choices, about your direction, yeah. And so it's like taking those talents and putting those talents to work. You have talents, skills, and abilities. You've been using them, creating. You've been creating. Keep doing more of that. And the biggest thing you've been creating is freedom from the old consciousness that you were raised with. You've been changing your mentality, changing your vibration. Keep doing that, because what you really want is to be independent. You're seeking independence, yeah. What's going to help you is the Six of Wands. You got to see how much you've accomplished and keep going. It says, I forgive those who have harmed me in my past and peacefully detach from them. You know you need to peacefully detach from something or someone here, yeah. Yeah. And you're in the independence that you desire, you're talking about it. You're talking about it. You know everything happens for your best interest. So, it's like believing in that. This is your power. My body is healthy. My mind is brilliant. My soul is tranquil. Ace of Wands. That's your power position. You have your power. How you're speaking out, this is powerful for you. You speaking about, I'm independent. I could do what I want. I'm the one in control. I have the ability to choose for myself. I have the ability to choose for myself. Yeah. Bring that intellect. What's really good for you? Okay, you're going to use that. Jack of Spades coming out in your heart space. Jack of Spades is about confronting negativity in your feelings. You don't need to feel guilty. You don't need to feel shame, because you're doing what's best for you and your children. My nature is divine. I'm a spiritual being. Yeah, Spirit is always going to be calling you to do things that is best in your best interest. Sometimes you don't want to see what Spirit is showing you, because it doesn't make sense to the logical mind. Is saying, yeah, but I should be able to have my family and my connections and have this and do this and be that and be here and stuff like that. But Spirit is showing you something different is what it looks like to me. Spirit is showing you something different than what you thought it was. Okay. So let's see what else you have coming out for you for your reading today. Yeah, I see you have, on one side you're happy, on the other side there's disappointment. There is, okay. And what you know is there's codependency and abandonment issues that you've been transmuting. It says, I make a difference in the world by simply existing in it. You don't have to do anything to prove being worthy of love, to prove that you're accepted or that you're important or that you matter. You're here. Therefore, you matter. Therefore, you are important. Therefore, you are loved. It's simply a choice of choosing that love instead of choosing anti-love energies. So now they're throwing the ball back in your court, saying, where have you been choosing anti-love connections and energies instead of loving connections and energies? Okay. What else we got for you? They're saying you made a decision. That's good. It says, I allow myself to be who I am without judgment. You made a powerful decision for yourself. That's the truth. They said that's the truth. The Ace of Spades coming out. I use my time and talents to help others. There are people who need help from you, and it's not these same people you've been busy trying to help. How will you know the difference? They say you'll know the difference because what they do from the help. If the help actually proves to be helpful, you'll know that the help works. If the help doesn't prove to be helpful, you'll know to stop throwing your pearls to swine. They saying, have you figured that out yet? Okay, are you seeing that now? Okay, we have the Queen of Diamonds coming out, saying it's time for you to do the self-development work. Okay, it says, I can, I will, end of story. You know what you want, you can, you will, end of fucking story, yeah. Because this is a spiritual journey for you. You're a spiritual being, you're divine, you're an angel. But you get caught up in your physical emotions sometimes, being carried away by your heart. Where other people have a hard time putting their heart into it, you have a hard time doing stuff that makes sense because your heart is always in it, okay? And then we're not saying take your heart out, but we're saying you got to temper that with wisdom as well. You have wisdom. Wisdom is a spiritual trait as well. it's okay for you to apply the wisdom that you learned in these experiences with these different peoples, okay? Yeah, that's what I see here. And what else do we have for you? Let's see. What else is coming out for you today? I heard ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. Are you loving it? They said, are you loving it though? Okay. You know you need to make choices that you do love with the Four of Clubs coming out. I'm becoming closer to my true self every day. Look at you. Getting closer to your true self every day. Spirit's confirming that. You know it. You can sense it. You can see it. You can feel it. Yeah, this makes you happier. They said flip that up right now. You know that if as you do that, it's giving you yourself the care and attention you deserve. You keep looking for somebody else to give you the care and attention you deserve, and then you're getting your heart broke because they're not, okay? Because they're not responding the way that you think that they should, the way that you would, okay? And there you go, expecting people to do the right thing, the nice thing, the loving thing, because that's what you would do. But these people ain't you, so they ain't gonna do like you do, and you can't expect them to. When they show you who and what they are, respond accordingly. You know, you got to respond accordingly to who they are, because they are who they are. They ain't gonna be who you are, baby. Just because you're that way don't mean they gonna be that way too, just because you're that way. Yeah. So it's using your intellect and applying that to the situation. With the 8 of Spades coming out. Okay, I'm blessed with an incredible family and wonderful friends. Appreciate that. They said appreciate that. Yeah, and run for it with that, you know. And so what about who's not part of that? Because I see, yeah, but not everybody in my family is like that. Okay, well, and I don't have that many friends. Okay, well, that's all good and fine. But where do you have that? Appreciate that. Put more focus there. Yeah, put more focus in the places where you do have that. That's going to benefit you greatly. That's going to help you get where you're trying to be. I hear that's going to help you get where you're trying to be. Yeah, and then we have the 7 of Diamonds coming out over here. It says, I possess the qualities needed to be extremely successful, but it has to do with your speaking engagements. Hello, it has to do with what you're talking about. There's a golden opportunity there. The Ace of Diamonds is coming out. That's your golden opportunity. That's your little golden egg. That's your golden egg, honey. It says, I give myself permission to do what is right for me. Hello, give yourself the freaking permission to do what is right for you. That's the win right there. Then we have the 5 of Clubs coming out saying, I am the architect of my life. I build its foundation and choose its contents. You don't have to keep choosing these people. Even if you were born into the same energy as them, born into the same neighborhood, family, any of that as them, you don't have to keep choosing them. If it's not contents you want in your life, then you choose to let that shit go. Yeah. There's some happiness been waiting for you to see it and do something about it. You about to see that. You speaking it out. You're like talking about it. I'm going to do what makes me feel right. I hear you talking about it. Yeah. Taking care of yourself, okay? And it's like, okay, well, put your money where your mouth is. You know what I'm saying? Bet on that. They said bet on that. Yeah, now you got the King of Diamonds coming out in your position you have, which says you have all the resources to make this happen. Yeah, and the 4 of Hearts coming out here saying you're making this choice. Remember, you choose what the contents of your life looks like. It says I put my energy into things that matter to me. Yeah, and continue doing that. You're figuring this out little by little. Don't be mad where you didn't have it exactly right before. Instead, be glad that now you know better. Yeah, take the hurtful situations, turn them into your power. Okay, so I thought that was it. No, that's not it. Okay, fine. Don't get down on yourself. Get on up and get down. You know what I'm saying? Get down where you want to get down, okay? Go do what the things is really calling to your spirit. Yeah, where you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing, what you're supposed to be focused on. That feels right to you, that feels uplifting to you. Yeah, with the 8 of Diamonds here, you know you have to put dedicated effort to this. It's not shit ain't just, you ain't just gonna wake up and definitely be, and then just suddenly be a different person. It says I'm courageous and I stand up for myself. Yeah, you're gonna have to put dedicated effort here to stand up for yourself, to be in your power, to be in your courage. We have the Queen of Hearts here says, I don't sweat the small stuff. Spirit's telling you, don't be fucking sweating the small stuff. So people don't do what the fuck you want them to do. So, you know, I'm in charge of how I feel today, and I'm choosing happiness. They're saying, choose that every day. You know if something's making you happy or making you sad, choose the path of happiness. You have that ability. You have all the resources to do that. Yeah, with the Queen of Spades coming out here, talking about I'm choosing and not waiting to be chosen. Yeah, fuck what they choosing. Who you choosing, baby? They all gonna be choosing you. It's about what the fuck do you want? What feels right in your spirit? What do you choose for you? Okay, what do you choose to bring into your life? Who and what do you want your life to look like? You know what I'm saying? You choose things that match that vision for your life, not things that are opposite of that. Yeah, so there's some feelings you ain't been wanting to face. And one of the things that you know you got to bring in is your ability to conquer challenges. It says my ability to conquer challenges is limitless, and it's like you know you got to do something that's facing a challenge. It comes from an emotional connection, from a love-based connection. The Two of Diamonds says, I listen to my intuition and trust my inner guide. You're doing that. That's your golden opportunity right here. That's your win. That's your win. That's how you're winning in this. And it's not a competition. It's winning against what? Winning against who you used to be, how you used to be, the old life that you don't want no more, and the new life that you're choosing now. So you can have more in store. Yeah. And you're going to take those actions. You're going to put that in your heart. In your heart, you're going to say, I don't sweat the small stuff. Fuck what they talking about. That's all small stuff. The real stuff is inside of me. I got the real sauce. I got the real juice. I heard, okay. Your intuition showing you which way to move, how to act, where to go. Okay, it says, I am love. I am purpose. I was made with divine intention. Everything about you, from the chair you sit in, to the love you flow, to the curls in your hair, everything about you was divinely designed. And you need to trust in that, and know that, and stay solid in that. And anything that tries to break that down or hurt that or destroy that, it's not on the path for you. It might be on your path for you to overcome it as a challenge, but you can overcome all the challenges. Yeah, absolutely. So now the Three of Diamonds coming out over here and going into the Ace pile, talking about my drive and ambition allow me to achieve my goals. As you step up and you meet these challenges and you're like, fuck that, I'm not laying down, I'm not giving up, I'm going to keep moving forward. Yeah, this helps you accomplish your goals. And it's like there's this part of you that just knows it. I got to do this. If I could do this, everything is going to get better. You know, and it's true because that's how you feel. Your spirit is showing you the truth of that. It's not nothing to do with what I'm talking about. It's everything to do with what your spirit is talking about, and that you're hearing it and that you're aware of it. Yeah, you're looking for some kind of level of fulfillment, and it's coming when you jack a diamonds a situation in your physical life, which is walk away from the shit that don't fucking work and go towards your purpose. It says, my fears of tomorrow are simply melting away. Stop being worried or afraid about tomorrow. You got to be decided that you're choosing your path of love. You're choosing your path of happiness. You're coming together with that. And that path is always going to lie in giving yourself the care and attention that you deserve. That is always on your path. That will always be on your path. That will always light your path. Yeah. Three of Clubs coming out saying, I trust that I am on the right path. Perfect. How much more perfect timing can that get? According to what I was just saying. And then I flipped that card over, and that's what I want to say to you. Like, hello, how much more clear can it get? You need to trust that you're on your right path. And if it feels like it's giving you the care and attention that you deserve, well then, dude, this must be on my path. If it makes me feel like I'm not getting what I deserve here, I'm not being treated right, then you know that's for the birds, and it sure as fuck ain't for you, okay? Just throw it back to the universe and let the birds eat it up, I heard. Okay. What else we have here for you? It looks like at this point, that's where the ball is sitting in the court. What you're still looking for is the Ace of Hearts did not come out, which is telling me the choices that you made up until now, you're still not putting yourself in that prized position. You've got the power, you got the truth, the knowledge, and you've got the resources. You got to put those three together to bring your own happiness in. You've been leaving yourself left out in the cold. It's time to cut that shit out. What you're going to find that you're being called to is the Five of Spades. with the Two of Hearts. You're going to find that you're being called to separate from emotional attachments is just toxic, sabotaging, hurtful, painful, malicious. You're going to find that you're blocking yourself out from love because you keep holding on to certain things. When it feels like crap, that's because it's shit. Flush it. It says, I accept my emotions and let them serve their purpose. When it feels like crap, that's because it's shit. Flush it. When it feels like bliss, do more of this. And that's why that Ace of Cups needs to come out here. In your conversation, you've been like, I'm a powerhouse. I'm indestructible. I can make it through anything. You've been talking about it with spirit, okay? And what you're going to find is 10 of Hearts. My future is an ideal projection of what I envision now. And the Queen of Clubs. I feed my spirit. I train my body. I focus my mind. It's my time. When you do this, when you take action, when you decide and you take action on the things that support the fact that you're a powerhouse and you're indestructible, that's where you're going to find these connections, okay, with other people who's authentically choosing you like you choosing them, okay? Yeah. You already know that you can overcome challenges and that you overcome a lot of karmic cycles. It takes you to confronting your fears. What you're going to find is a Jack of Clubs. That got to take a dump urge. The Two of Spades to separate. The Eight of Clubs and move forward, okay? Today I abandon my old habits and take up new, more positive ones. That's what's coming up in your energy that you're going to see this, okay? And you already know Spirit is getting these messages to you. You know you're receiving guidance on how to move and what to do in this life. And what you're going to find is the Eight of Hearts. My potential to succeed is infinite. With the Six of Hearts, I am superior to negative thoughts and low actions, okay? The Four of Diamonds, I trust myself to make the right decision. And the 10 of Diamonds, my efforts are being supported by the universe. My dreams materialize into reality before my eyes. That's what you're going to find, my dear. So I trust that this message is exactly what you needed today. Go ahead and let me know what's up. Get that Ace of Cups popping, baby. You got to do more stuff because it feels good to Cat. This feels right to Cat. Oh, yeah, my life feels great. Okay, this is it. When you're doing that, not because somebody else said, not because you're looking for them to fill that position for you or create that emotion for you. Nope, it's from you, and you gonna give it to yourself. You're not gonna find it out there the way you keep thinking you might. You're gonna have to choose it and create it within yourself. Then you'll have it. Then it'll show up outside as you've created it inside, as a mere reflection of what you got going on inside, okay? So this is what I have for you at this time, my love. Until next time. Don't worry, the baby's going to be just fine. Just keep knowing the baby's going to be just fine. That's all you need to know about that, all right? Sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Comes on me by. Gracias. Later, baby. And I'm out.